Over the last 2 months, a sensation, if not a revolution, is sweeping the world of education across the globe. It's called ChatGPT. In November last year, a California-based artificial intelligence research firm called OpenAI introduced this ChatGPT. It's essentially a computer program that simulates conversation with human users. We have seen these programs before. This is not new of that type. But what has happened is that this has taken the world by storm as none of the previous avatars had. It is freely accessible. So what can it do? It has taken the world by storm because it is doing something which nobody imagined that an AI-powered program would do. So, well, ChatGPT can write poems. It can write poems of a certain complexity. For example, if you want a poem written on a topic like gravity in Shakespeare style, it'll write a poem in 10 seconds. If you want the same topic written in T.S. Eliot style, it'll write a poem in T.S. Eliot style on gravity in another 10 seconds. It can create essays even on the most complex topics. It solves simple math problems as of now, offers advice on anything including relationships. It creates content of all kinds, answers questions, prepares you for a job interview, writes academic research papers, including science research papers. It does just about anything that you can do using your brain. Maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but we will see for that. Now, what has it done? ChatGPT, as of today, has cleared US medical exams, US medical college exams. It has cleared law school exams. It has cleared tests, MBA tests of Wharton Business School of University of Pennsylvania, which is one of the world's best business schools. And it has not cleared this with a just pass kind of a scenario. It has cleared these exams with flying colors. It has scored a B or a B minus kind of a grade. It also offers explanations and reasoning for its responses if you ask about why it answered in a particular way in the exam. We are just at the beta stage of this program. It is somewhat like an Aladdin genie developing at the intellectual level. So what is the unfolding scenario across the world? Now, professors in reputed colleges such as IITs are struggling to keep pace with ChatGPT. They are changing assignments, they are changing courses rapidly. All homework-based assignments have all changed. Projects are changing universally. And trying to outbeat ChatGPT with assignment questions is becoming increasingly difficult. So professors will have to keep asking newer questions all the time. They have to be on their toes. And a whole generation of faculty is just not used to this technology. That's a big problem. Now, this is true of school teachers also. Essentially, among all the educators, there is a feeling that the ground is slipping under their feet. Now, in a recent study, abstracts created by ChatGPT were submitted to academic reviewers. We are not looking at just some 9th standard essay. We are looking at the top of the line research papers. When abstracts written by ChatGPT were submitted to academic reviewers, they only caught about 60% of the AI-generated papers as fakes. That means nearly 40% of the chat-generated text would find its way to the journal. It is as if a human being has created them after doing a lot of research. Now, what is the action that education institutions are taking, or academic world, so to say, is taking? Schools from New York to New South Wales in Australia are banning ChatGPT. Now, that is the instant response. We can understand that. If you can't figure out a way to deal with this, ban it. Some universities are banning ChatGPT. Some universities in Canada are trying to educate students about the limitations of using AI and ChatGPT. some professors are finding ways to are trying to invent ways to catch what a student has written and what ChatGPT has written. If something has been submitted by a student and if the professor suspects that to be partly or fully plagiarized using AI, then they are finding ways to deal with that. But a number of them are admitting that it's going to be a very, very tough battle to fight. Now, there is also a money-making opportunity sensed by people. Publishers are exploiting ChatGPT. Maybe I should not use the word exploiting, but they are asking people or potential authors to write any topic using ChatGPT, and they can publish these as ebooks, just designing them in a jiffy. You don't have to think a lot about how to write a book and what all will I have to cover. All that ChatGPT will take care of. EdTech companies are offering courses to teachers on what ChatGPT is all about and how to use it as if they know. Now, that, of course, is for a fee. Now, it has become a money-making opportunity for some, probably in the short term. Now, what ChatGPT cannot do now, as of now, it cannot do certain things, or it doesn't do certain things. For example, it doesn't tell us where the information is from. So you are not sure how reliable the information is. Information could be outdated. Information is not exactly the latest. And sometimes the answers could be inaccurate or even totally nonsensical, perhaps in dealing with very complex topics. Now, ChatGPT is not trying to deceive you. ChatGPT thinks that it is the correct answer. So it gives out a nonsensical answer, believing that it is the correct answer, but it could be a nonsensical answer. It confidently asserts inaccuracies that way. Intuition, that intuitive element in guessing the response isn't there as of now in ChatGPT. That's what people say. Now, what ChatGPT cannot do, if you type that question itself on ChatGPT, you will find this answer. As a language model, ChatGPT is capable of understanding and responding to a wide range of natural language inputs, but there are certain tasks it may not be able to perform. It may not be able to provide certain types of information that are outside of its training or knowledge cutoff. It also doesn't have consciousness or self-awareness. It is a machine learning algorithm that can only perform the tasks it is designed for. Now, this is the answer of ChatGPT for the question, what is it that ChatGPT cannot do now? So what are we looking at? Well, OpenAI and other AI companies will keep pushing to improve accuracy. ChatGPT will only improve. Remember search engines when they came into existence 2 decades ago, were at a very, very basic level. Now they are at a much more refined level. So that will happen to ChatGPT. It will improve accuracy. It will reduce bias, and it will probably lots of problems will be eliminated. And when the drawbacks which we see currently will be overcome, we don't know, but we can hope that the drawbacks will be overcome. Now, essentially, ChatGPT will become more and more dependable, probably sooner rather than later. Now, what are we looking at a much broader level? Well, the French philosopher René Descartes said very famously, I think, therefore I am. Now, ChatGPT is making us say, I don't think. ChatGPT does, therefore I am. Is this a game changer? Yes. How will it change the game? We don't know. We can only speculate. A big question in front of all of us, which is very hazy right now, but it is emerging. Can thinking, gaining insights, inquiring, imagining, calculating, solving problems, and lots more, can be outsourced to a machine or a program? What are we to do? Will artificial intelligence make sense of the world better than us? I leave you with that question.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more interesting updates.